Today's episode of Two Nerds One Quest is brought to you by BearShare, LimeWire, and Rotten.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Two Nerds One Quest. I am your host and DM JC Ditmer, here with these four nerds where we're reminiscing about late 90s, early 2000s internet file sharing. That man looking at his phone in the green fedora, rocking the Darkwing Duck, speaking of late 90s, early 2000s. My shirt is one Ryan Crixus Kukta. How you doing this morning, bud?
Fantastic. I mean, if I don't add show titles about 90s and early 2000s web applications, who's going to do it?
Yeah, I have a funny feeling there's going to be a theme in our show titles this week. That man in this moment shirt, which is can fly, is one Tom M. Norman. All I can say though, Tom, is if I could be in this moment, never mind. I'm not going to go there. I think you know where I'm going.
Now I'm just confused and a little flustered.
She's pretty.
Oh, she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She is.
Ave Maria.
Yep. I'm good. Thank you for the trip down 90s computer virus memory lane.
Virus memory lane. That would be accurate. Virus memory lane.
Yeah, that's.
Of course, that man on the bottom of my screen, but the top of our hearts, is one Rick Lefebvre. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Doing good. Good morning, everyone. So
How's
we were
Chelsea
talking
doing?
How's Chelsea doing? It's 2-0 at the end of the first half.
Ooh,
This is like
right.
the third week in a row where they have played during the stream. I don't know why this is a thing now, but it seems to happen.
Yeah. The Sunday games. What? Doesn't the EPL play on
I think
Saturdays? And of course, last but not least, our limerick maker, our lore master, the lazy dragon, our lovable crew, Jeff Williams. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of those who celebrate, and to those in Ireland. Sorry we appropriated your holiday and then confused the heck out of you with what we do.
Yeah,
They deserve it.
I have a friend who is blatantly Irish, posted to his Instagram. He goes, as someone who is like largely Irish heritage, we appreciate the desire for beer on on St. Patrick's Day, but we also know there are no green beers.
Green beer always tastes a bit off. Stupid food dye coloring.
Yeah. And then never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Shit green the next day like nobody's business.
Yeah. Okay. Tom said it.
Plus, that stuff is like, it's weird. It's made out of like cricket butts and shit like that. All those food dyes.
That seems hoppy.
That seems natural.
Wow, that was like a triple entendre. Hoppy. Fantastic. Jeff, I'm gonna have to add tournament organizer to your intro sheet. I don't know if we want to talk about this now or be a post-show, probably a post-show thing, but we are doing, in honor of March Madness, a 64 team where a team equals a show title. Jeff went through all our show titles of all 175 Two Nerds One Quest shows and narrowed them down to a bracket of 64 teams with a little bit of our help that we will be voting down to the grand champion.
Let's
Two
be
Nerds
honest.
One Quest show title.
Let's be honest. This was all geniuses doing. my help
Yeah.
ended up as
A little history on my experience with brackets outside of the NCAA. There was a guy who had started working with us. He was from upstate New York, and in order to get him introduced to the area, we started going to different restaurants every day for lunch. And so after a while, it happened to be March, and we said, what would be fun is if we put all those restaurants into a bracket. So we did that for actually a few years, and came out with like the top Green Bay area brackets or restaurants that worked well for us. Ranked them on like cost and service and obviously flavor.
Yeah.
what
other
was
things like
number
that.
one, dare I ask?
So over the years, we had to retire Los Magallas because it started winning every year. So if you have not had Los Magallas,
Yes.
That's fair.
and then Mandarin Garden, but if you want them, you have to go there before May because they're closing for good, according to their According to their post, the family that was running it is ready to retire. I'm trying to think. The Pancake Place, I think, was on there as a winner. And I think Cranky Pat's might have been one of the other ones. Especially when they had, for a brief time, I think, and maybe they still do, but they had a place up on Lineville that was easy to get to from the highway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if that's still there.
I would not know that's far away from my house.
So
All
yeah,
that being
so
said,
I had the bracket already set up. I just had to fill it with teams.
Yep. So we got that. Yeah, today's Selection Sunday as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of appropriate. We're kicking this off here. So we'll go through post-show. And if you want to...
Yeah, I mean, going through all of them would take quite a while, but we could do some of them and see what happens.
Do the first 32 matchups. The next... Oh, we aren't going to be around for 2 weeks. I have a feeling...
And we can report out on the winners, too. I mean...
That's true. Yes, you could always post out the thing. All right.
It's a good
Anyways,
reason to follow us on Discord and on social media.
Yeah.
You? Exactly. Jeff.
So
give a
last
recap
week...
and a limerick. You know what next year's tournament's going to be is your limericks.
Yes. Yeah. I actually thought about that last night. But that would be a lot of words if we did 64. So maybe we start with top 16 or something.
Or 16. Sweet 16. That's
yeah. Today's limerick brought to you by the city of Limerick, Ireland, also celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. Tied that together. So last week we started our show heading back to town to get a little rest and drink a little at the Belching Dragon. We had a day off while we were getting our stuff together with some crafting and some selling and purchasing type things. And then we got up the next day, collected our stuff, and went back to the Gauntlet down on the 3rd floor. Walking past a depressed Barnabas out front who no longer has a toy to play with. We first went and freed the Devil Corlock by bringing him his contract, and he found the loophole he was looking for to allow him to leave. So then Lady Syl found a tasty fungus on a guy who had been imprisoned for way too long. Abed was digging in the couch where the green light came from in a previous episode and found a vial of arsenic. When Crew thought he could do the same thing in the next room, turns out there was a big red eye that dazed and confused him, and Kain had to save the day by getting him out of there, and we pretty much ended the episode standing in the hallway. So the limerick is from that event. When Crew goes into the eye's space, he's afraid and gets frozen in place. Kain pulls his butt clear, but Crew's still in great fear till Lady Syl slaps him right in the face.
Nice. That is perfect. A couple things, just for flavor and fun. Corlock realized that the time period on his document was well beyond his time that he should be serving. That's why he looked at his marks on the wall and then went, oh, well, shit, poof, disappeared. The other thing is, Jeff, when you said dazed and confused, 2 things went through my head. First of all was Robert Plant singing I've been dazed and confused so long. It's true. And then it's always, when I think of that movie, I think, man, there was a freshman that climbed up these steps a few years back and fell, hit his head on every rung on the way down. I heard he only had 2 beers. How many did you have?
4.
Oh, man, you're so screwed.
Yeah, that movie.
All right.
That movie is top 5 for me in my life.
I'd have to categorize that to put that in the top anything. Like, that would have to be top 5 comedies, maybe. And I don't even know if it would get there for me.
Oh,
but
I love it.
That's a whole different bracket for us to run, and Jeff's laundry's done.
Yeah, apparently.
Getting the top notes over it.
Yeah.
So you guys are in the hallway here. You have just come out of this room. Lady Syl has closed the door. She has slapped Crew. You are no longer frightened. What would you like to do?
If someone wants to give me a little treat wounds if you want to take 10 minutes. If not, we can keep moving on. I think I have 12 hit points, but that's
Neither here nor there.
it's just kind of that middling.
I
The way
would
this
love to treat your wounds.
I was gonna say the way this floor has been, someone should probably treat his wounds.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I don't know if you remember what the eye did to you. Like it was one hit.
Yeah, no, I
that
mean,
you
I listened
that
to
went
it
from
yesterday.
38 to 17, dude, or 12
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Only, yeah, sorry, 17. Yeah. But yeah, only one, I think 1 or 2 points was from Lady Syl slapping me.
Just the one. So you have the door of Miss Frost closed. You have a door to the south of this hallway.
Yeah, I think we'll keep going south.
Yeah.
Would anybody have interest of trying to go in the room with the eye if they like shut their eyes so they couldn't see it, or covered the eye up with something so that
Quick, get a blanket.
maybe it couldn't hurt you if it couldn't see you?
I mean, probably not Crew. He had a bad experience.
I'm proposing this for the people who are more arcanic knowledge than I am.
I did not
I have
see.
a lot
You
of
don't have to go in there, of
arcanic
course.
knowledge.
I did not see
You're
what
getting-
it was, so I would not be able to do a check on it.
Crew getting his senses back and kind of not being frightened anymore, you realize this is very similar to the kobolds around the dinner table upstairs and the blood in the lighthouse. Very similar situation.
Residue of past something now
Oh.
haunting this room.
Okay, we won't deal with it. We'll just leave it alone.
Do we have 10 minutes to do a quick treat wounds, or otherwise I'll get the next door open?
Lady Syl said she was going to treat your wounds, yeah.
Okay.
While she's treating his wounds, Abed's gonna ask Crew about the eye specifically. What did it mesmerize you? What happened?
It was red. It was big. It was on the wall, but not, because I hit the wall with acid, and the wall was hurt, but the eye was not. It made me paranoid, a little bit afraid, and I could not recognize the fact that you guys were my friends and allies, because I thought Kain was gonna murder me. Thought he was gonna stuff me in the trunk and drive me out to the middle of nowhere.
The damage was mental, too.
With that knowledge, could I do like a recall knowledge, like history check on if this is something I've read about? Or
Wouldn't
is
this be more
or
occult than
is this
arcane?
Something,
It would
yeah.
be more occult than
Okay.
arcane.
So it wasn't a monster. It was a something.
It
tied
didn't seem
to
like
this
it had
place.
much physical form. It's not like it was trapped there. It just felt like it was there.
So it's something tied to this place.
Watching.
Watching.
You had
Waiting.
a sense something was watching you.
I mean, I always
The
feel like
whole
that,
time.
but
All right, Genius 9.
yay.
Somebody's watching me. Oh.
All right, that gets me mid-20s. That should be enough to.
Thank you, Jeff. That'll be in my head all morning.
You're welcome.
Abed will pull out his map of this floor and just kind of put a mark on it,
Yeah.
like an eye with a
Okay.
beware.
Don't go here.
Beware, beware, be very, very aware.
Beware was 2 days ago, Jeff. It's St. Patrick's Day now.
Mm,
So you go to this door down here, Jeff. Or Chris.
Yeah, I'll check it for traps and
Go ahead
See
and
if it's
roll
locked.
a perception check. Or thievery check. You can do a thievery check.
28 on a thievery check.
It is absolutely not trapped. Although it does have a lock on it, it is not currently locked either.
All right. I will open it, but after stepping into the last room, I will just look and see what's past the door
So
before
you open
stepping
it, and beyond the
Ooh.
door,
That's a pretty room.
standing right here, he looks like the Morlocks you fought upstairs, crossed with the ghouls you fought down here. And he kind of looks up at you and...
Undead
Ow?
Morlock.
Straight from Conan O'Brien's If They Made It.
Hello.
Who are you? And why are you coming through that door? Most people come through this door. He points to the door to his right as he's looking at you.
I'm crew, and I'm full of surprises. I will kind of wander this way and kind of around the backside of. Is this like a fountain or?
In the middle of this room, it's a large cross-shaped chamber containing several long couches. Leather cushions that once adorned them are cracked with age. The dead plants lie slumped in planter boxes along the walls, and the fountain in the center of the room is long dried up. It depicts a lighthouse. He, as you walk, he's cautious. He moves to the other side of the fountain and just kind of keeps an eye on you. Always just trying to maintain a position of not getting cornered. But he doesn't seem hostile either.
Okay. So what do you do down here? What's your job?
I don't fit around here very well. The Morlocks don't like me because I'm a ghoul. And the ghouls don't like me because I'm not overly violent like them. So I sit here reading and collecting books. Yeah. And then eating on any of the undead that have died. Are you the ones that eliminated most of the brutes down the hall there?
Yeah, I guess that would be us.
Thank you for the meal.
You're welcome.
I still have more to eat. I was so full. I could not eat anymore.
Are these bookshelves down in this room?
Yeah, there are bookshelves in this room.
I'll start looking through for books that might interest me.
Oh, Tom, really?
Looking through here, there isn't anything like he sees you. Actually, no, wait. Time out. They are not bookshelves. This is like a waiting chamber.
Oh.
A waiting room. They're planters and couches. That's what
Then I will not be looking through anything. I'm just gonna stand there and observe.
What kind of waiting room doesn't have reading material?
I can get you reading material, he says.
Highlights for ghouls.
Highlights for ghouls. Find the tongue. Find the tongue. Find the skeleton.
Yeah, I'll say, hey Abed,
Nice
he offered to go get you some books. Anything in particular you'd like him to fetch for you?
Oh, I don't know. Something interesting? Are you looking for books?
I'll point over to Abed. He's definitely a book lover. Very much a bibliophile.
Yes.
Big
If you would have any type of books, I would be more than happy to look through them.
He steps to you, I bet, and he kind of peeks up under your hood a little bit. See you. What kind of books do you like?
What kind of books do you have? I like books about arcane and mystery, history, magic.
His eyes get real wide. Make a diplomacy check
Oh
as you're
shit!
talking to him. Crew, make a perception check as you're over there.
That's a hard. nine.
26. Almost in that 20.
Crew, you see a seam in the wall behind you, or behind the sofa there.
Okay.
That looks like it
Hoping
might be
it's-
more than just a seam in the paneling.
Hoping it's not an eye.
Yeah, definitely right. He kind of looks at you and just, okay. There may be books like that around, yes.
If you could point me in the direction or tell me
He
what
points
floor they
back
might
the way
be.
you came.
The way I came? Oh, that's
Through the restricted section.
through the restricted section.
Which you've been to.
We
You know,
found those
most,
books. Those were all rotted out, weren't they?
Most of them, yeah.
Mhm.
What was left in there.
Well, thank you for your assistance.
He bows, he walks over here, and he opens the door over here and looks, and you see Abed from where you're at. He looks, and he's looking up the stairs, and he's kind of wondering, and then he closes the door again.
Are you waiting for someone?
This is the way I was expecting you to come from. Most people come from this way. For someone to come out that way, very different.
Those stairs just lead.
Those stairs are-
Those going up.
Yeah, those go up.
Good sir, are you familiar with the blood pool?
Augrel.
Augrel?
Augrel.
My name is
My
Abed.
name is Augrel.
The man
Abed.
down who burst into your room here is Crew. This fine lady behind me is Lady Syl. And the man hiding
He does a
in the hallway
proper bow to Lady Syl.
is
like he-
Kain.
And then he kind of eyes Kain and nods.
Are you familiar with the blood pool up on the first floor? The one that hurts your brain when you walk into the room.
No. We came up from down below to fight the ghouls. And I got bit.
Oh,
I remember
I'm sorry.
bits of it. Yeah, it sucks. He says as it tongue gets in the way sometimes. It's like elongated now. I have this craving for undead flesh.
I'm gonna message Miss Frost like this guy doesn't seem like a threat, but our job is to clear this place out. What do you think?
Hey, you're a respectful ghoul. How can we best clear this place out of all those enemies and bullies that were picking on you?
Well, you kind of did. Like I you have an intoxicating accent, miss. So if you walk down that
Oh,
hallway,
aren't you sweet?
if a ghoul could blush. He points down the hallway and goes, well, I know if you go down there was the creepy fog, and then if you go to the right, you go down that hallway. There's stairways. I never went up those stairways though. But in that big main hallway, there was other ghouls, and you go up there, and then there's the restricted section, and I've been to there. That's about it. I don't go much beyond that anymore. It's yeah, it's not good. This place has gotten very bad, and I refuse to be a bad piece of it. So I isolate myself in here. This is my sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Well, I appreciate that help. Perhaps You should go kind of into a different area because I can't guarantee your safety in here.
I can if I lock the doors, but no one comes in here to bother me. Unless
So the wall
he's
behind
panicky.
the couch,
Yeah.
does it look like a secret door or just like a
Yeah.
crack? Like,
Yeah, if you
Okay.
actually get up on the couch and you kind of peek over it, you can see like an area where a board looks like it slides to the left.
yeah, I would
If
I
I
would like to
see-
check that for traps and then try to open.
Sorry.
Go ahead and make a thievery check. What are you saying?
If I see crew
Okay.
messing with the wall and like hopping up on the chair and stuff, I'll distract the what is his name?
Augrel. Augrel.
Augrel. And I'll ask him about the eye.
Augrael.
Augrael.
Augrael. Augrael.
Augrael. I'll ask
Augrael.
Augrael about the eye that just about doomed crew. So I'll kind of get him to focus on me since if he looks at me, his back will be to crew.
He steps forward.
14.
and He's like, I don't go in that room. I heard bad things about that room. I don't go in there.
Yeah, we saw bad things about that room. You definitely should not go in there, but
And the other one has the green light. I don't go in there either because there's green light in there.
that
Green
room is
light
now
means
fine.
bad stuff.
That room is fine.
But there's green light.
The green light's minor.
It runs away.
Yep. It's on a loop. It's not going to hurt you.
I don't know. What's a loop?
The circular thing. It's not important right now.
It just keeps happening and happening.
It does not seem to be trapped, crew, if you'd like to open the door.
Okay, I would like to open the door.
You slide it open. Or push it open. You slide the lever on it and you push it open. And it reveals a tunnel.
Ooh.
Like a natural tunnel.
Hmm. All right.
Augrael, suddenly he turns and he looks and goes, oh! I thought I felt the air pressure change in here. Yeah, that's a tunnel. Back.
Does it go?
Well, it's blocked right now if you go far enough back on it. I think it went. I don't know where it went. It's blocked. There's like a dragon and a guy like stuck in it.
Sorry, did you say dragon?
Yeah. Like a
Uh,
green one.
A green dragon. How
Yes.
big?
Big enough to get stuck in the tunnel. Looked like it was running from something.
Is it dead?
I think so, yes. It doesn't move.
And the guy?
And
the
a
guy.
guy.
Dragon
What?
and the guy. Nothing. I was wondering if the guy was a goblin. That's
Yeah. Goblin big ears?
Yeah.
Sharp
Mhm,
teeth? Yeah.
mhm.
Abed's going to move down by crew and step into the tunnel to take a look.
Yep. Leads away in the direction of Otari. Is your best guess?
I'm going to turn back
I-
around
I
to crew
I
and
think
say,
Rick has picked up on this.
I would like to check this out. I would like to see this dragon.
So which way? Which way is the dragon? Left or right?
To the west.
Okay.
Off the map.
Does Lady Syl have a feeling like she's seen something like this before?
Yeah. It looks like familiar, like rock.
And like you have seen a green dragon and a goblin.
We go far enough, Lady Syl will realize what happened to her compatriot after exploring under the fishery. This tunnel leads to Otari, to the tunnel in the fishery's basement, where the dragon you bested that ran away died, along with
This might be a quicker way to get here, an easier way, especially if it's raining outside. We can just go through the fishery.
You gotta clear away the dead dragon first.
All right.
Blocks the majority of the tunnel.
All right. So, Abed, what's off to your left or the east?
It is a tunnel that curves about 10 feet down, 15 feet down. It curves to the left a bit. My guess is it goes to a different part of this building. It must be maybe a secret passage.
So
whoever built this must have added.
All right. So when we left,
Miss Frost is gonna fill in everyone on where this tunnel leads, because obviously she is familiar with it.
All right. Well, we ended at a secret door when we quit the other night, and now we got another secret tunnel, and we have a whole bunch of doors. What do you guys think we should do?
Tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Well,
Should do this tunnel since we're here,
yeah.
or do you want to go back and look for more rooms?
I think since we're here.
Is there anything to do in this tunnel? Because
Miss Frost
it goes back to.
Yeah.
Well, the way
It runs
the way
two
to the
different
right.
directions.
Yeah, the way to the right must go back to Otari, but the one to the left kind of keeps
Okay.
looks like it's still underneath our the building here.
Yeah. My guess is it pops
we'll go
open
to
to
the
a
left.
different room somewhere on this floor.
Yeah, this tunnel is dark. You all have a way to see?
I have my ever-burning torch.
Okay. Just making sure. As you move down the tunnel.
Say, do you want me to lead?
I am not
You've
going
been
to...
the nicest ghoul we've ever come across. Just let them know.
Oh, thank you. Are you guys coming back, or should I close the door?
We'll be coming back.
I think we will try to come back.
Okay.
You might want to close the doors anyway. We can give you the secret knock if we come back.
What is the secret knock?
It's a little rhyme that they sing sometimes. Shaving a haircut, 2 bits, and then I'll do that. Duh, 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 duh.
Okay. He comes up behind you guys as you go in, and he closes it. And there's a the definite sound of the air pressure, like, and it gets very quiet when he closes it.
All right. I would like to turn on stealth mode and try to stay a little bit ahead.
You hear the sounds of dripping water in the distance.
All right. Definitely trying to be stealthy, knowing that I'm not sure how quiet everyone else is being behind me, but there's going to be.
I'm not very loud naturally just because I don't have armor. I have robes, so I would be naturally swishy as opposed to clanky.
Natural 20 for 29 on a stealth check, if it matters.
All right. How far ahead of them are you going to be?
I'd like to say about 15 feet, maybe 20 feet,
15 feet? Okay.
depending on how fast they're clicking on the map.
20 feet? Fair enough. Go ahead and move all the way to the opening there. When you get to this opening, before you is a large cavern, and the air is cold and damp in here. On the east wall of this cavern sits a sizable pond, and a lazy rivulet of overflow trickles to the north, sloping down a tunnel. While a 5-foot diameter opening gapes in the ceiling above the center of the pond. Looks man-made.
Okay, any creatures or signs of anyone inhabiting this particular area?
You make a perception check.
Uh, 10.
There's a sound coming from around the corner here. Somewhere back over here in this area, you hear sound of voices. Multiple voices. Many, many voices. Starts off as one, But then there's more, and then there's some laughing, and then it suddenly sounds like almost like a restaurant. And it gets more and more chaotic and louder. And
Like it
around,
sounds like there's more people than there should be down here.
yeah,
then.
more people than could be in a room this size. And around the corner, you see it comes sliding around the corner. You just see the front edge of it. Just like a pile of goo. Like gray ooze with about 4 mouths on it. As it keeps sliding further into vision, you realize it is a large pile of gray skin and flesh that seems to slide like a slug across the floor. And the voices are coming from the many mouths of this thing, hundreds of them all over the surface of it. And you're starting to question your sanity.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and tell them very quietly what I saw, and I don't think Crew would have come across anything like this before.
As Crew starts coming towards you guys, you start hearing the voices in the distance, like hundreds of different voices coming at you.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like a big pile of goo with mouths on it.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds like people talking.
If I
You should kill yourself.
Did it sound like it was creeping into your mind, or was it the words?
It feels like it was in my ears, like not like telepathic, but like actually talking. But it felt like it was affecting my mind almost.
Recall knowledge occultism
All right.
if you're looking for more information.
2. That's a natural 1 + 1.
Crew, you have no fucking clue what this is.
Yeah.
You're freaked out. You don't want to go near it.
25.
Abed, you've heard of gibbering mouthers before. You've never actually seen one though. But you are, based on Crew's description, you are pretty damn certain that's exactly what this thing is.
Would I
What have you heard about them?
would I know, like, if I shoved something in my ears, would that keep me sane? Is that something that I would know with the 25? Or would I know if it's like a not an actual auditory thing, but like a magical thing?
I mean, from nursery rhymes, it probably
Yeah.
says how to avoid them.
You would know. You would understand that that would help with that. But you also know that you probably can't eliminate it entirely. Mechanically, you get a circumstance bonus to your will save. If you did such a thing.
So,
I'll relay all that information to the group because that's a lot.
So, choices are go in there and potentially have to fight it, or head back to where we came from.
Well,
Crew, the one thing that has your curiosity and your one desire about it, although you don't want to interact with this thing whatsoever, like you're truly fearful of it, but this wall right here is man-made. You can tell that. And you didn't see the door to the stairs or anything. Oops. This wall is man-made.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there's part of the overall complex connected to it.
We have to clear the place out, so that would include this thing.
I mean, this is definitely something that we can't let live it, and I don't know, it looked solid to me. It didn't look like those ghosty things upstairs or the eye. So,
well,
Miss Frost, can you make a survival check for me?
I would love to. I'm rolling physical dice today.
Yes.
Let everybody know.
That seems like a wise choice.
And that is a 19 plus 3, 22.
That is enough. You recall a well in the level above that you heard voices coming up out of. And your sense of direction and placement places that well as being up ahead of you guys in this tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just I'll let the team know this thing has been around for a while, so just give me a heads up.
I'm gonna
All right.
take a little tear in my bedroll and grab some stuffing out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
I'll take some cotton out of my wizard pouch.
I'll pull my wig, my quick wig down over my ears a little bit, but that's about all. I'd say I'd like to sneak in there and fight it, or sneak in there. But if it takes too long, I don't know that that's good either, because it seemed like not good to be in the same room with it for too long. So maybe Kain, you want to lead this charge?
Okay.
And I do think a charge may be the best option.
All right. So I'll go right to the edge and let Kain pass.
Everyone position yourself where you want to be.
Okay.
And I'm going to give Kain his turn, and then we'll roll initiative.
Is it's still where you have it on the map?
Does it move?
Yeah, it would have actually moved at this point more. It's probably closer to here now.
Okay.
It looks like it's contemplating getting in the water.
Taking a bath.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got to wash out its filthy mouth.
So you would say it's not
Oh.
looking at us, right? It's looking in the opposite direction.
Does it look like it has eyes?
No, like looking is not something I describe of doing. Talking, yes. Looking, no. Talking, screaming, laughing, biting. Looking, no, not so much.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going dead last.
All right. Right about the time I think Kain is going to do something, Crew's actually going to run out and go first.
So Kane's getting ready. He's got his stance. He's got a nice wide stance. He's ready to take off running.
Yeah.
And Crew suddenly, Kain, right between your legs, goes tearing right at him.
If I can have a whole turn, I would run all the way around it right into the water. Assuming the water's not. Is it deep?
Are you running into the water? Are you running into the water? You
Okay.
can't.
There's only one way to find out if it's deep.
You
All
can't
right.
see the bottom when you get to it. Do you run into the water?
Okay, then I will stop at the edge. Then,
Okay.
remembering that I'm a short guy, and
I was like, holy shit.
so that would actually take 2 actions to move. So at best, I get 1 attack.
Okay, go ahead and attack it. Then we will. Let's see. Kain, because this surprised you, I'm going to give you an action that takes place at the same time, so you can move up to it if you want to before we get into the initiative, because Crew freaking wrecked it.
I will only swing for 18.
18. Oh, where was it?
It's a big pile of ooze, but it is squishy.
Is this serious? Is it seriously? Oh no. Okay. I'm like, that can't be right.
15.
Oh, that's why. Huh. There we go. Oop. No, I fucked it up. An 18 does not hit it.
Okay. We're like, it's all gross and slimy.
Yes. All right, now we can do initiative.
Great.
Let's see. I need a number for him.
I'm sorry, did you actually hit it, Genius, with an 18?
No,
I missed it.
Okay.
he missed it.
Ugh.
Oops, too far. All right, Crew, what do you got for an initiative?
Would you say I can use stealth for initiative or not?
I would have had you not attacked it.
Okay.
But you attempted it to
18.
where you're there now, so
18.
18. Abed.
9.
2.
Mhm.
Kain.
19.
19. Excellent.
Good job.
And Miss Frost.
Also 9.
Also 9. Who first? Miss Frost or Abed?
Abed.
Abed first. Okay. All right. It turns around, crew, looks at you, and oops. I don't want to look at crew. I want to look at it. I need a reflex save from you. As the sides of it kind of splits into a U, and the sides of it go to try and grab you and engulf you.
I really need that slick rune, but hey, 18 plus 11 is 29.
You
on the
actually
reflex.
you evade it. You jump back out of its way, and it, like, one of the mouths, like, there's a mouth on there that doesn't have any teeth, and it kind of gurgles and burbles and spits at you. That is it. Oh no, I didn't want to roll 2 dice. I need to roll 1 die. Not 2. For 31 to hit. Actually, hang on a minute. Yeah, 31 to hit, because this is not a.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, because I definitely need to hear you say 31 one more time.
As Matt Mercer said in the in the thing, let me have my fun. Of course I do.
Yeah, it is a crit. My AC is 20.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Cream may be down.
Who's getting the one-shot crit?
The
This is
screws
me.
get it. See, this is what happens when you run out first, crew. You
Yeah.
take 30 points of acid damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay down
Plus,
on the ground, not voluntarily.
Plus, if you were still standing, I'd need a fortitude save, but you're not still standing.
No,
He's no longer standing.
All right. That
maybe I
moves
should have
us
drank
to
my potion.
Kain. Drinking your potion might have been good before charging into combat.
I mean, 26 should have been enough hit points, but
All
You
right.
took
so I see
21
that.
from the eye
I
in the
know.
other room, and that was a haunt. This is a creature. And not just a creature, a really big, gross one full of mouths.
I'm going to rage. So we'll do that.
I don't know if you understand where all the mouths come from, but the fact that it has many should be a very big warning. In fact, Abed, you would know where the mouths come from. The mouths come from every soul that it is engulfed and swallowed over time. It adds another mouth to the surface of it.
Love
So
it.
it's had many hundreds of victims at this point. Your what was a what? Sorry.
I raged, and then I will attack.
Okay.
20 hit.
20?
Yep.
20 just misses.
Oh shit.
All right.
AC's 21.
And then we will do the second attack. 25.
25 does hit.
We will do 11 bludgeoning damage to it.
All right. 11 bludgeoning damage to it. Okay, okay. Is that all your turn?
I like it.
Crew.
Rage.
So do I move in the initiative to right before the
Oh, yes, you do.
Gibbering Mouther's turn? Okay,
You
good.
do. You do. Thank you for reminding me. So you should be above the Gibbering Mouther. Then.
Or at the bottom, whichever. It's, I think, the same.
Yeah.
Whichever is easiest for you.
I put you above the Gibbering Mouther. Because it says just before. And I think it uses the word before in the rules. That moves us to Abed. Hey, Abed!
Well, I definitely
Your
did
friend
not
is dead.
Yeah. I did not see that happen yet.
I guess I'm glad I didn't go in the water, because this would be a bad place to be. That'd be a bad place to be unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I would have needed a swim check, Jeff. That water's deeper than you are tall, sir.
15.
I have. I'm formerly a sailor, so I have underwater marauder,
Oh, Kain.
which may or may not have helped.
My apologies. I needed a save from you at the start of your turn.
What kind of save?
Where is it?
A noisy save.
Yes, a noisy save. Here it is. A will save.
I'll save. I'm going to re-roll that.
I was gonna say don't bother re-rolling it. Go ahead and re-roll it, but don't. I mean, like honestly, most of the damage has been done, unless you're gonna critically fail.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled the 10. Okay, you're confused for one round, but we've been through your combat already, and that's my fault. So you're just confused for any saves you got to make until the beginning of your next turn. So
I'm confused.
you were almost blinded, or I mean,
It does make me flat-footed. It does
That
have
was
an impact.
it was a different thing. Yeah, you are confused for one round. Oh yeah, there is no. Okay, cool. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's different.
When I
his
can't
other
use
ability.
reactions.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right. So Abed, yeah, then you come out and you're where you're at. What you moved? That's one action.
Did
What are you
we
doing with
say,
actions 2 and 3?
Did we say how many charges the staff gets? Is it one per? You take your levels halved, or something, or did we for the necromancy staff?
It's your level, I think, up to.
Where was it?
It's the level. It's the spell rank that you can put in. That your highest spell rank, which is 2, I
Okay.
believe. I can look it up, but I think it was 2.
So I have 2 charges, right?
No, it's half your highest spell rank. I thought it was, wasn't it? Or
I think it's the whole.
I can find it here. Staff of Necromancy. Somewhere. Here. I thought it was 1 charge. You get 1 charge per day. I could be wrong. And I'm not finding it either. But I wanted to.
That's fine. I'll look it up after the show. I mean, we're close enough. I'm just
Yeah.
going to use 1 spell from it.
Okay.
I am going to cast Grim Tendrils. So I'm going to move to that spot, and I'm going to hold the staff kind of by my side and point my fingers out, kind of like I'm going to do that force lightning.
Okay.
And the twist. Oops. Grim Tendrils. Tendrils of darkness curl out from your fingertips and race through the air, dealing 1d4 negative damage and 1 persistent bleed damage to living creatures in a line. So it's a 30-foot line. So it's just straight ahead of me.
Back 1 second, sorry. Kain, you did 11 damage, correct?
I did, yes.
Bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
Seemed to do a little bit more than you thought it would do.
Cool.
Just read that. I was looking for vulnerabilities, and I went, "Oh, hey, we've had some of this damage already applied. I should give you guys that bonus." All right. So, does he need a save or
It's
anything?
a fortitude save.
All right. What does he need to beat?
So, I'll let you.
Yeah.
Archives of Nethys now has the new and old rules.
Cool. Good.
So, the Staff of Necromancy is called the Staff of the Dead, apparently.
Okay.
When we upgrade at some point.
Yep.
Still haven't found how to charge it.
Well, our upgrade will be dependent on Wanderer's Guide, so.
Yeah. Yep.
Where do I find fortitude?
It's your magic DC.
Oh, my magic DC?
Your spell DC is the DC for it.
Oh. I am looking for that.
If you click on your spell tab, I think it's right there at the top.
Yeah, it should be at the top. Or any spell, it should say.
Alright, hold that thought. 19.
19. Okay. Really? Really? He fails. 16.
Alright, let's see here.
That's unreal. Actually, he fails with a 17, sorry.
Okay, a staff gains charges when someone prepares it for the day, adding a number of charges to the staff equal to the highest level of spell they're able to cast.
So you have 2 charges.
So I have 2
So it's
charges.
2 charges
Cool.
total.
So he gets 3 negative damage and 1 persistent bleed damage.
1 persistent bleed. And that's persistence are on his turn?
I think, yes.
It doesn't say, yeah. I mean, the persistent, I would assume, would be at either the beginning or end of his turn.
End of his turn, I think it is. We're going to play that way unless Jeff
Yeah.
looks it up and corrects me mid-combat.
That would make sense to me, right?
And Mike, it'll give him something to do considering Crew's laying on the ground.
Mhm.
All right, is that, you got it?
Yep.
That's all your actions?
Yep,
Yes.
cost.
All right, that moves.
Doing a spell from the staff, I believe, is a 2 action.
Okay. Most spells are 2 actions. That moves us to Miss Frost. You
Miss
see
Frost is, yeah, she's gonna heal on Crew.
Okay.
Seeing him just kind of laying there, like she gasps audibly. And
my word.
we'll get that corrected right away here.
I love that she has a Southern Belle accent. That is gotta be one of my favorite things about her.
All right, so
Not
that's
her sass.
13 Crew.
Thank you.
And then she's not moving. She's gonna stay as far away from the thing as possible.
On the 5, 10. Yeah, I needed a will save from you because you were in sight of it. You were in sight of it and range of it.
Miss Frost.
Yes, at the beginning of your turn.
Did you need
I
to do
didn't
that?
need
too?
one from Abed because he was around the corner.
Oh, okay.
So
All right, roll and die plus 10.
Persistent
28.
damage is end of
Wait,
turn.
yeah, you for the next minute you are immune to the gibbering.
Yes.
So for 10 rounds,
Nice.
you're immune to the gibbering.
All right, and then I'm just looking through to see if there's anything I can do from the range I'm at.
Your tail work from this range?
Nope, it's too far away.
Too far away.
I do have a sling.
There you go.
But let's see, 50 feet. Yeah, that's within 50 feet.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Is it
I'll
bludgeoning?
just snap. I'll snap the sling. Yep, it's B damage, so that's good.
Nice. That is good. It's helpful.
But it was not a good attack.
Boo.
So
Sploosh.
a
In the
miss.
pond. The ammunition hits the back wall. Sploosh into the pond below. That moves us to Crew. You are currently prone.
I would like to stand up.
Yep. Would the real Crew please stand up? Please stand up.
I think I'm going to. Let's see. It did acid damage at me, right?
Yes.
So acid splash against it probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I will attack with the rapier, and it's a 19, which I think misses.
19 does miss, yes.
Oh wait, started my turn, or am I immune? Or did I miss the?
Oh yeah, you would have to. Yep.
Because I
you.
saved before, but I don't know that I crit saved.
You were. Oh, did you save before on the?
Yeah, and I think I cleared up my dice already. So.
Yeah.
Was it? It wasn't a reflex save, was it?
No, it's not a reflex save.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that was something else that you were doing. It was trying to
Okay.
grab you. That was that save before.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I cleared up my dice from the.
This is a gibbering save. It's a will save.
22.
Yep, you save. You're good for a minute.
Okay, good. Okay, so I stood up, I missed, and then, considering I only have the 13 hit points, I think I'm going to, move away. So I'm going to move. I'm going to go for here
Okay.
and hope it doesn't have an AO attack.
Mm.
And that would be my turn.
Oh, cool.
It does, doesn't it?
When the DM
it
says
doesn't.
cool.
It's got something cooler
Oh.
that Jeff missed before with an attack that might have. Like, it's got a lot of stuff, and I'm just kind of reading through it now. So, I should have. I didn't think you were coming this way, but I should have prepared better. I at least had the encounter prepared. So crew, you move away at no AO. Is that where you're staying?
Yep.
All right. Where is it gonna? Let's see. Got some from there. Got some from there. He is going to move into the water and out onto this island with a move. And then he is going to spit at Kain. One of the mouths will open up and spit out at Kain. That's a 26. 25.
That is.
25 to hit. That is. I can't believe there's no reset on this. That's crazy. 17 acid damage. And I need a fortitude save from you.
Funny.
You are dazzled for 1 round.
Ooh, you are so dazzling.
I get to roll a DC 11 flat check to try to come off the confusion whenever damage is dealt to me. So let me roll that. Yep, I rolled a 14, so I'm no longer confused, but I'm dazzled.
You are dazzled. And then with his second, how far is this?
Would you say you're bedazzled?
30. A different mouth is going to turn and spit at Abed, because Abed is in range as well.
No.
Oh, I can't clear that. I gotta actually roll the attack. I'm rolling damage dice already.
So with an
does a
attack
15
roll
hit you?
gets the penalty, right?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
it's the second attack.
Oh yeah, it's a 15.
It's good.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
All right, the acid hits the back wall and runs down it, kind of sizzling. Kain, your go. At
Alright.
the beginning of your turn, because you haven't
end of
saved
the
yet.
end of the gibbering mouther's turn.
Oh yeah, it takes
is
a
the
bleed.
persistent damage. It takes the damage and then attempts a DC 15 flat check to see if it recovers from the
Okay.
persistent damage.
All right, let's see. DC 15 flat check. 13, so it does not recover from it yet.
Okay.
All right, then. The beginning of Kane's turn, I need a will save.
Do I have to make the save even though I took it and then recovered from it?
mm,
I can try. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about recovering from the confusion.
23 on the check. We'll
Then
save.
now you save, so you're good for 10 rounds now.
All right.
And the people
and then you can
rejoiced.
proceed with your turn.
Yay!
Jackpot.
You could take one step. Yeah, you could stand there in that square and still reach him with your 10-foot reach.
Then does Dazzled require any special?
He is concealed to me, so I assume that's an AC bonus of some sort.
Concealed, is that a DC 5 pre-roll? Is that
Let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna say search concealed quick. It's in the vision rules, and this is something I gotta get better at because the vision rules are fucking wild.
Entire creatures concealed, you must attempt a DC 5 flat check before you roll.
like fog? We had that
Yep.
when we had the fog creature.
So
Exactly.
I will roll that DC 5 flat check.
I also dazzle creatures with my moonbeam, so
That's
it
right.
comes up quite
Good
a
to
bit.
know.
All right, so I succeeded on that flat check, so I can swing away.
Good thing you have reach.
Helpful, isn't it? 18 will miss. I'll roll another flat check. 17, succeed on that. Second attack. 25.
25 hits.
10 bludgeoning damage.
10 bludgeoning damage, and again, it does more than you thought it should have.
Nice.
Bludgeoning seems to be a thing for it.
Bludgeoning is definitely a
And
thing.
I'm done.
That moves us to Abed.
All right, so I need to roll.
Yes.
Will,
Did you succeed?
I was around
No,
the corner.
last
so I
time
didn't
he was
roll.
around. the
Oh
corner.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Will save.
you're
right?
the one that hasn't succeeded at this point. Everyone else is
Ooh.
safe for a minute.
13,
13. You are confused.
and that means that
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Confused. You don't have your wits about you, and you attack wildly. You are flat-footed. You don't treat anyone as your ally, though they may still treat you as theirs. You can't delay or ready or use reactions. You use all of your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips, though the GM can have you use other actions to facilitate attacks, such as draw a weapon, move so that a target is in reach, and so forth. Your targets are determined randomly by the GM. If you have no other viable targets, you target yourself, automatically hitting your. But not. I should have read this before.
It's nasty, yeah.
So yeah, being confused now, going in on your turn. I'm gonna have you if you try and attack this thing, there'll be a 50% chance that you actually attack Kain instead, because he's between you and it.
that's fine. I was
And it will be Kain choosing high or low on whatever die you roll. I'll let you choose what die you want to roll.
Or just cast that swarm thing and just hit them all.
Yes, you can do that too.
vomit swarm.
The swarm of
Yeah.
bees.
I'm going to do my my telekinetic projectile, so I'm gonna force throw rocks at it.
Okay. Roll before you actually roll your to hit. Roll any one of the die you want. Rick, go ahead and choose high or low, and then Tom, tell us what die. Okay, high. What die are you
Faith in
rolling?
you,
Tom?
Tom.
What do you mean? What die? Like
Roll any die you like. They're all
You're
even numbered
confused.
dice.
Just high low.
You're confused, so this is whether or not you're hitting Kain or hitting me.
I
Yeah.
what did you say, Rick?
Rick said high.
High.
I rolled a 15.
On a
On a
D20?
20?
D20.
A D7.
On a D7.
He even missed me.
No, that was,
I was
he's
right.
attacking you.
Yeah, but
So-
I was right. I guessed right. No, he attacks the other thing.
Fine, I will give it to you because we did not specify. Well done. All right, so you're attacking the other
Yep,
thing.
and
Go
that was
ahead,
a
make your
21 to
attack
hit.
21 just hits it. We did not specify. Well played, sir.
That's-
If I guess right, I get the benefit.
That makes sense. Yes. I like it.
9 bludgeoning, because if it's a boulder / rock, I'm assuming that's gonna be bludgeoning.
Yep. Does more damage than you thought it would do.
Nice.
Oh,
9. That was a
snap.
good one.
That is not.
Almost crit. 1d6 + 4.
Nice.
This. That's what it would be. I put the damage in that you dealt. Because I think that's how D&D Beyond worked. I got to put their new hit point total in, actually.
Oh.
He has significantly
So-
more hit points than the damage you dealt that time.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
So, and
Is
maybe
that
this
everything?
is
Do you still
hold
have an
on.
action?
Question on cantrips on Wanderer's Guide. Cantrips automatically heighten to our level, like spell level or spell, right?
Do they?
No.
Because
I
you
would
can't
think.
you can't cast it at a higher level. So if it has heightened, it's automatically heightened, right? That's how cantrips work. So it should be 2d6.
Oh,
Then.
I've have not been playing that way. I thought heightened I had to.
That'd be interesting. I don't know about that.
I
Is
was
it cute?
in,
They do automatically heighten, so that way they stay viable throughout the whole campaign. Otherwise, they would just become.
Yeah, because that would be yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tom, play it as 2d6. So roll another d6. and
Oh,
we'll
sweet.
add it to the
That makes
damage.
me happy in the shorts. That's another 3 bludgeoning.
yeah, I thought it
Alright.
automatically. It might.
That makes
you know
sense
what?
because
There
that's
might be a-
that's your auto attack basically.
Tom,
Cantrip.
check. There might be a toggle on your first setup screen or first edit screen that might be automatically heighten cantrips or something, or I think there's an auto heighten button, but we can look for that later.
That's your whole turn then, Abed.
Yep.
Miss Frost.
All right, so
Bring in the nasty. 5. Oh, you saved, so you're fine. Yeah, you're within that range.
Yeah, so Miss Frost might. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some lightning bolt crackling. And I am going to attack with Inner Radiance Torrent.
Oh shit.
So, let's see if I hopefully hits. Wait, I'm sorry. It is not an attack roll. It is a reflex save.
Reflex save. $31.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know,
Um,
right?
Okay then.
That probably saved.
That's
I'm
not
gonna-
its best save. Just to say it's not its best save stat, Fortitude is. That's why when it failed at a 17, I'm like, really?
Yeah, I mean it definitely saves.
If it critically saved, which it looks like your spell DC, it probably critically saved.
Yeah,
Then I
it doesn't
think it's no
go-
damage.
It doesn't go through saving.
No, because it's a
Ooh.
basic
It's a
reflex save.
basic
It follows the
save.
basic, which
Yeah, it
critical
follows
is
that.
no damage.
Okay, well
Success
I
is
cast it
half. Yeah.
then, and it
but
doesn't
crit-
seem to have any problem just dodging it. So that is it.
It like
Mm.
carries around over the surface of the water. Crew, we are back to you, sir.
All right. You know, it's funny because not the last time we went back to town, but the time before that, I sold my bow and arrows because I didn't think that they were very helpful.
You didn't
No.
think there'd be water deep over your head and you'd be shooting out onto an island, huh?
Pretty much. And I figured I'd have
You feel
spells,
foolish.
you know, now taking the sorcerer. So,
How much?
I guess
How much is a bow and arrows, and would that qualify for your? Hey, I forgot this. thing?
I'd have to look. I think it may not be able to be weapons.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's not.
I'll
Could be
look, but
funny, though.
I'm.
Oh shit! I forgot I had this. I meant to sell that.
What's the amount of
30 feet. Let's see. Is it 30 feet away? 5, 10. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna try the acid splash because that's what I got to replace my ranged weapons with. So
All right.
it's either that or throw a rock at it, which probably is about the same. I'm gonna make a spell attack. So this is action 1 and 2 is an 11. So
An 11
yeah.
is a critical failure.
Okay. I don't think that
I don't think it does anything.
matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and then just do guidance on Kain because he's right up in the fray.
All right. Kain, you are guided.
And the only one getting anything done, for Christ's sake.
So Kain does not need to save when it becomes its turn. It is going to spit at you, Kain. Again for more attack. 33 to hit.
Jesus.
That's a crit.
So if it's a crit, it's 24 acid damage.
Lovely.
And then I need a fortitude saving throw.
Googly muggly.
28.
Yeah, that saves. Your dazzled goes away.
Your dazzling goes away, but now all of your armor has melted off your body.
Pretty much. Let's see.
Sizzling like bacon in a frying pan.
It's going to spit at Miss Frost then. Let's see. This is a
Cool.
31. Oh no, not 31. 26 to hit.
She would explode. That is a regular hit.
It's 14 acid damage. And then its last spit is going to be at Crew. Eight to hit.
Miss.
Yeah. Low die rolls.
You mean a low die roll.
Yeah. Well, there's been two of them. He failed his fortitude saving throw with a plus 15.
Oh shit.
We are at Kain then.
All right.
It takes one bleed damage. Sorry, it takes one bleed damage, and then has to make its roll.
The flat 15.
Yep. 6. It does not say.
Still bleeding.
It's still bleeding.
All right. Let's keep swinging.
Kain, you have a guidance +1 if you want to use it, but you have to do it.
I will use it on my
before
first
you-
attack.
Yay.
And I still miss. 16 misses.
Ooh.
Second attack, 12.
all the mouths on the gibbering mother go, boo.
Nope, 15, 12, and 11. Missed on all 3 attacks.
Ouch. They start taunting you. Start laughing. Mustafa.
Am I still... Do I have to roll for
Yes.
confusion?
Yep, because it only lasts for a round and it starts at the beginning of the next round until you save from it.
Will save?
Will save, yes.
How does a 24 tickle that?
24 saves your ass. So
You will
you're
save.
good. You will save.
I definitely will save. So it's no longer Jesus saves, it's Will saves?
Will saves. Will Byers. He saves.
Alright. I'm doing the telekinetic projectile again. I'm going to force throw. And I did go and I toggled on auto heighten. That's amazing.
There you go.
Good.
Haha.
Oh, great. Awesome. I was like, I thought it
Ta-da.
automatically did it, but it doesn't automatically.
The bummer is that I missed. I rolled an
Bummer is
11.
the attack roll sucked.
Yeah, the bummer is that I got penalized for auto heightening. And then I'll throw out my shield.
Throw out your shield. Alright. Alright, that moves us then to Miss Frost.
All right, so I think I'm gonna try to moonbeam. Just try to get some damn damage in.
Roll that damn damage.
Now it doesn't have eyes, right? Is that what?
Correct. It doesn't have eyes, but it has an ability called all-around vision, which means it can't be flat-footed.
Okay.
It senses all around itself. I find it funny that it's called all-around vision, although it has no eyes.
No eyes.
So I guess just the point is it can't be dazzled.
It doesn't say that it can't, so you can dazzle it.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go.
It would have an immunity to the dazzled effect if you couldn't.
Damn it. Oh, I forgot. I'm rolling in the dice.
Yeah,
so-
you're rolling physical dice, sir. Do not be clicking on dice. I'm not allowing you that anymore. That's how bad you've been rolling.
I rolled the exact same number, so and it was
Please God say no. It doesn't matter if they're physical or digital.
man,
Ouch.
just unbelievable. Okay, I will. Let's see. I think I'm gonna move then.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move
I gotta get into range
it.
so that I can use a more effective attack, and then I'm done.
Then you are done. That was just the crew.
All right.
Doody-doody-doo.
Don't seem to be doing a whole lot with what I'm doing. I'm thinking that I have a minor healing potion that
Did you say I don't seem to be doing a whole lot with what I'm doing?
yeah,
Did you like? Oh no, you didn't sling. You acid splashed.
yeah,
That's right.
and it didn't do anything. So, but I do
You
have
missed.
a healing
Right.
potion that would be in an external pocket somewhere. So I would like to attempt to feed it to Kain because I feel like he's the only one.
Okay, so you take a 5-foot step towards him, and then
Yeah. So how
use
many
two
actions to pull it out of
two
a
actions.
pocket?
It's
So
two
all
actions
three
to give it
actions.
to someone else.
Okay.
I feel like Kain should have one of
So-
those beer helmets to where
And it's
like,
actually
if
it's
he's fighting, you can just pour it into his beer helmet.
I'm going to say instead of like, because it's 5 feet, your movement is you actually running and climbing up on Kane's back and saying, "Open up, Kain!" And you literally get back up on his shoulders, and you're back on his shoulders, pouring the potion in his mouth.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
That looked bad.
I get?
So
That
Oop.
puppy is so damn cute,
I
right?
know, right? I'm just
All
can't,
right,
can't
so-
stop staring at it.
I will do that. And 1d. It's a minor healing potion, so it's only 1d8. It's 6 though, so you got you 6 more.
6 points of health.
Hope-
It
hope it
might be
helps.
enough. Might be enough.
So with the moving and the feeding, that's all I got.
All right. Then it
And
is,
if not, he's at least good cover for me.
it is going to spit at
Need shield.
Abed. Abed. Oh, I don't need 2 of those.
So does Abed have cover? Some kind of
Yeah, he's got
Half
because
or-
he's behind it. Yeah. There's a circumstance bonus. It's a nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It spit on itself. It's one of those things where when you go to spit,
True.
it just you don't spit very well. And yeah.
Kind of drills. That's exactly what it does.
There's a
Kind
hang
of
in there.
sizzle on the outside of its skin. That one mouth kind of screams a little bit. Then it is going to spit at Kain, who's directly in front of him. Oh, 25.
It hits.
Hits. It's not a crit though, so that's the important thing. Don't roll really well. 11. Hey, 11 acid damage. And then 1 at Miss Frost because it doesn't think it can hit. And that's a 15 to hit.
Ah, just misses.
Actually, it's not even 15. It's a 9. I read that wrong.
Okay, yeah, that feels better.
Yeah, that completely misses. And that is its turn. We are moving to Kain.
Hey, do we need to? We should probably.
Oh, it needs to take a point of damage and try and save. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we hold there? We'll start with Kain.
I was gonna
it's
say,
not
did it
this-
take its persistent damage?
That's I just did. I took its persistent damage. We'll roll its flat roll here to see if it gets up from burning. Nope, it does not. It's a 10. So it is still burning. And we will stop there because I did not realize it's 10 a.m. Holy shit.
Yep.
Time flies when you are having fun.
Sure
It
does.
sure certainly does. Give me one.
Yeah, I almost have this thing bloodied.
Almost.
If we stop missing, and by we I mean me mostly, I just
I was gonna say you're
resorted to
doing
not
the
attacking.
bludgeoning damage is doing. It's honestly, you attacked with a rapier, Jeff.
Yeah,
Is that piercing or slashing?
yeah.
Either or, he can choose.
No, I
think it's either or. I think you actually can choose.
the
rapier.
rapier is piercing. The kukri is slashing. Neither one I think has the alternate. No, so.
Yeah.
But I haven't hit it with I don't think anything yet. So.
Yeah. Yeah, if you would have hit it with anything, it would have been bloody by now. It's that close to being bloodied.
All right, we are two nerds and quest. We
Gonna
are here-
resort to throwing rocks.
Right. We are here Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time.
It's actually not a bad idea.
/Tom M Norm. bit.ly/nerdtube to go catch up on YouTube. All of our shows are there. See everything that we've done from the beginning of time, all 175 episodes. You just won't be able to see the one that we had to bail out on. Support the show. Let other people know that we are here. Subscribe to either channel. Free. Doesn't cost anything to follow the channel. Get notified when we go live. Yeah, that's all we ask is that you join us here in chat and have fun along with us. Everything else is just bonus. Join our Discord, bit.ly/our fun Discord. Talk to us about movies, music, games, whatever. We're going to be putting our March Madness title selection into Discord. That'll be a fun place to kind of keep track of that over the next several weeks. And we'll be doing some voting on that today. So the first round will be there. Oh, so much fun. So for me, for Rick, for Coach, for Genius, and for Mr. DMJC, who looks extra specially handsome today with his beautiful camera. Later, nerds.
I feel pretty, so pretty, so pretty and looking and fine.